Hello, the game is Astroneer. This video will be about the EXO Salvage Initiative, where you run around the world or worlds and collect scrap and launch it in the EXO Request Platform for cosmetic rewards. So as you can see, there's been an update here. Package up unsightly debris and launch it into the stratosphere. Turn your trash into treasure with the recovery rocket, and yada yada yada. So basically this video is going to be more of a long format type video, so feel free to watch it through. It's going to be basically me starting, prepping, getting everything ready. I got to go get sulfur to make the explosives, and just the whole prep, how I built my loadout to have it a mobile platform, and then me going around and actually doing the event and receiving the cosmetic rewards and taking a look at them. If you enjoy the long format type video, please feel free to just watch the video. If you don't enjoy long format videos and you just want quick answers, I will put timestamps in the description. Feel free to just click on them to warp through the video to the part that interests you the most. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. If you like this video or any part of this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to do that. That helps my channel out, and I appreciate the support. And if you'd like to get notifications, click the bell. YouTube will let you know when I upload a new video. Now that all that stuff's out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so in preparation of going and getting scrap and doing a scrap hunt, I need graphite. So graphite is used to make packagers in your backpack, like so. Just, you go into your backpack and there you go, you get a packager. Packagers are going to be used to package up the scrap. So I'm going to need lots and lots of them. I've learned that from the Christmas event. Lots and lots of packagers. So in order to prep for this, I got two methods. I can use the trade platform, which is going to give me for every scrap 2 graphite. So that's good. I wish it would auto load from the silos, but it does not. So we need to load it up. So if it's giving me 2, there's 8 slots. I think the most it'll be able to hold is 4. That is correct. So 4 scrap will send me. Woohoo! Will send me 8 graphite back. The other way to do it is by using the soil centrifuge. You can get soil and then use it to generate graphite. I don't know if I have any empty soil containers around here. I think I blew all my soil, so I'm gonna have to rely on scrap. I don't feel like putting together my my Rover and then going out on a a soil farm. Basically, what I would do is just get my Rover together, put a drill on there, go run around and drill it with a bunch of containers, and then come back full. So I'll just process some with the trade platform for now. But let me go ahead and flush out my Rover, how I'm going to get it set up while I'm collecting this graphite. Because I think a lot of people don't really kind of go over, like, they just say, here's how to do it, but they don't really, like, what kind of setup would be good for rocket and rolling when you go out there. They just expect you to know it, I guess. Yeah, so let me get this going first. Busy. So I'm using a large rover. You could do this with a medium rover and a trailer if you don't have access to the large rover yet. But let me see, I always like to have a paver and a drill. So I always, actually make this the front. That's just for convenience of getting around the planet. You come across the hard spot, you can make it a flat spot. You come across the mountain, you can drive through it and make a road. So it's always good to like flush your planet out with roads, in my opinion. So always that's my standard loadout. If you don't have access to pavers and drills, make do it what you got. we are going to need power. Power is important, so I got an RTG. If you don't have access to the RTG, you can... Sorry, it's probably loud while it's coming down. If you don't have access to RTG, of course, you're going to want to use whatever power sources you have, solar, wind. Since I have an RTG, I really don't think I need a battery. I might put one on there, but we'll see if I got room. Definitely need a rover seat so I can command the thing. Forward facing, preferably. We are going to need this bad boy that I just created. I didn't even have it researched on my build. Just in case I didn't record when I did research it, it was under large. So this is backpack, or sorry, medium. This is backpack, small printer, medium printer, large printer. So medium printer, go down to where the trade platform is, and then over to the Exo Request Platform. It costs 1,000 to unlock it, so very cheap. You get 2 resin, 1 aluminum, and you can create one, and voila. So what I'm going to do with it is pop it on the back of my vehicle and make it mobile. And I think that's key, because you can use these things on your where's the rocket? Wait, do I have to put it on a platform first? What's going on? Where's the rocket? Did I make the right thing? Exo Request Platform. Oh, I haven't even started it. Oh, that's cool. So like when you first start out, Exo Care, what is this? No rewards pending. Package debris, utility recovery, rocket transfer. So I guess I need to start it. That's cool. Where's the rocket? I wish I could look up higher. I remember I need to honk the horn to call it down. It worked. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Look at that. Okay. Medium debris packet. Misplaced cargo. Or you can have small and debris bundle. So small debris, debris bundle, misplaced cargo, or medium debris. Interesting. So it looks like any kind of debris packaged up, or they got special debris out there. We'll just throw that on there. Let's take a look. So the rewards, EXO Cares Initiative, for militaire. I don't know, for militaire. I guess that's like a designer military hat, maybe. 1,500. Turret, a porter, a mask. Excuse me, losing my voice. Turret, a porter, a mask for 5,000, and a salvage Chic pallet. Chic, salvage Chic for 8,000. And then, if I understand, it does cost to launch bytes, and then there's also going to be like some other initiatives afterwards, like after you complete this, but I'll have to complete it first. Obviously I haven't done anything, I'm just starting it, showing you, we're learning together. So this is going to be my setup, and then I'm going to put one of these bad boys on the back. Like I said, I'm using a large just because this has everything that I need. I don't need anything else. I got plenty of storage back here with this guy. Way too much storage with that guy. I don't even need that much. I'm going to be able to fill that up with graphite. And oh, got some lights going on. I wonder if I should rotate this. Yeah, rotate it. That'll be better. It's probably how I had it designed. Let me get these lights set up a little better. Reverse light. Always like to have my lights like this. Forward light. I like to put a light on my drill. On the drill you have a little node right here. I like to put a light on there so it's like a forward facing. But you don't have one here. So I'll just stick you extra forward light. Yeah, I don't even think I need bottom silos. This is going to be total overkill. Oh, look at that. I got plenty of graphite. I must have been mining it previously. Nice. That's going to cut down my time, my prep time. Move you on the side. Alright, so I'm going to flush this out, but this is the basic loadout. I'm going to have I'm going to have these silos hooked up with graphite and packagers, and also dynamite. So I still need to go to my planet and get some material to make dynamite. I think I do. I don't think I did it on this on this save. I think I put the what do you call them? The atmospheric condenser. I think I put the atmospheric condenser on the planet and had it running, but I never went and collected it because it wasn't that big of a deal. So I'll have to go check that out real quick, and that's probably what I'm going to do now. I'll say there's the light that I like to hook onto the front. It gives you a little extra forward-facing light while you're driving. You can have that kind of. It doesn't cast. This game doesn't cast shadow, so even though it's sitting right behind you and everything's blocking it, the game doesn't cast shadows. So the light just shines through, as if like it's casting shadows here, but when you have it mounted, it just shines through like it's lit. So I like to have that light there. You know, maybe I'll put this as a forward-facing up light, just for pretend I'm cave crawling. Or maybe I should have it as a reverse light. There we go. Now I'm starting to play with power. There we go. It's a forward-facing light. There we go. Okay, anyway, I'm just playing around now. This is what makes the game fun. You can just kind of play around and get loadouts. But let me go ahead and clean all this up. I'm going to get the graphite onto silos on here, so I have plenty of packaging. I'm going to fly off to my other planet with some silos in my rocket and go pick up my gas, and then come back and transform my gas. Let me show you that before I bump off. Transform my gas in the chemistry lab. So I need carbon, which is found everywhere on any planet, and I need sulfur. And then with that you can make explosive powder, and then with explosive powder in your backpack, it's in here somewhere. There it is, dynamite. You can make, with one explosive powder, you can make a dynamite. And then with the dynamite, you can blow stuff up. So I think that's the gist of it. Blow it up, package it, shoot it off. So the goal of this setup will be to fill all this stuff up with supplies, and then roll out onto our planet, find the stuff. As we find it, we're going to be just launching it off. So no need to come back to base. We're just going to be a mobile launch platform. And let me get set up, and then I'll start the rest of the video. Alright, now I'm going to launch off to the planet to get sulfur. And if you check your Astropedia under planets, this is where I'm at now. I came here because it has a lot of titanite. It just has a lot of materials. Argon's needed, has a lot of materials. And look at the sun and wind is both very high. You basically have unlimited energy with, I'm sorry, not the sun. Sun's very low, but the wind's very high. You have unlimited, almost unlimited energy with the wind. It's ridiculous. So it makes for a very nice base, other than the annoying sound of wind. But the Aatrox is the planet here where we need to go for sulfur. So I'm going to go check my, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I left the atmosphere condenser to generate for when I left. Let me make sure I have some gas. I got a full tank of gas here. I got a spare up there, but I'm out, so I'll pop my spare down there. I have some on my backpack. Oop, that off there. So I filled up most of this. I mean, I'm not going to fill the whole thing up. That's just nuts. This will probably be more than enough for the whole event plus some, but if need be, I'll come back and fill it up. But that's plenty. I got three full silos full of packagers, four full silos full of packagers. So I should be good to go there. I'm bringing some spare medium storage silos just so I can upgrade the storage capacity for sulfur so I can get more next trip. So let's go ahead and launch the Aatrox and check out where I left off for my sulfur production. Like I said, this is my second base, my second build, my second save in the game. I was playing one save the whole time, and then after Christmas event, I just wanted to kind of clean everything up and make a new one, and I decided to do it off-world base just because I hadn't done that before. Like, off-world meaning not on Sylvia, or Silva, however you pronounce it, which is the starting planet. I kind of just wanted to make, here we go, I wanted to make a, base that wasn't on the starter planet. Does it look like they fixed the camera for when you're traveling? Because that was, usually it's just all over the place, and that looked like they kind of fixed it or something. But that, why do I have a thing there? Why do I have a thing there? Oh, you know what? That's probably where the probe scanner sent me. I marked all the pieces so I can go back and gather them if I want. So that's probably what that is. I need to look for the marker I have where my little base is set up. I think I did the achievement on this world, on this save, like when I had to go around to all the planets. Or maybe not the achievement, but the probe scanning I might have done on this save. This is one thing I wish they would just, like, having to sit here and wait for the other side of the world to pop up to see if that's where you want to go. I wish they had like a little landing menu here that showed you all the landing spots, or at least landing spots with markers nearby, or just something, you know what I mean? Something to designate, but it looks like this is the spot over here with my marker. So let's head over there. Yeah, it looks like the camera angles are a lot better. Oh, I got 2 zebra balls here. I must have found them when I was, look at them, still rolling around, ready to blast off into space at any moment, any given moment. Oh no, I didn't have sulfur set up. I had helium. Alrighty then, maybe that was my other save. I had sulfur set up. So what I'm probably going to do is fly back, get an RTG going, and get a better setup here. I might even bring back a better platform for this. Since I have better resources, I could even bring back a second atmosphere condenser. Let's see, will that fit on there? No. Alright, so let me at least get it started. And I'm gonna have to do some work on this guy. Let's stop you. And we're gonna put you on sulfur. There's no power though. No power. Do I have any vegetables just to get it going? So it looks like I was relying on, just trickle wind is all you need. when you're doing this stuff, you're off playing the game. You don't need a lot of energy for that to gather resources. It'll just gather while you're off. But in a situation like this where you want to accomplish a goal, I'm going to need to come and beef this one up since I want dynamite and a lot of dynamite. I'm probably going to want to come back here and beef this up. I might do a second condenser. I'm definitely going to bring back a bigger platform. And I'll probably put a dedicated RTG on it just so when it doesn't have solar wind power or whatever, then it'll power itself up. Strange thing is, it does have battery. So it looks like it was off. It must have just pulled a little bit in while I was out collecting the... Yeah, I should help it. And I'll just take this back with me. No sense in leaving that here. And that can run. That's not going to fill that whole silo up in the time that I'll be back. Alright, so at least I know what I got to do. Let me think. I'm going to need a full container of silos. Put you here. I'll leave you here since you'll be my silos. Take that back with me. Yes, I'm going to need a big platform, maybe 2 of these, and an RTG. Be back soon. Alright, I got my extra large platform C. That could actually hold a whole 2 atmospheric condensers, so I build another condenser. I got an RTG to put on it, so basically what I'll do is I'll put a storage silo over here. I'll put the 2 condensers here, and then I'll put the RTG there, and everything should be G to G. And I think that's all I want to bring with me. What is this? I could bring an extra one of them. Not that it's needed, but why not, right? I think... Oh, wait, this is the point. This is like the point of stress. Did I bring everything? I don't want to have to make 2 trips. It's like loading the family up in the car. Did I pack everything? Did I forget the kid at home? Alright, I'm gonna go back and get it set up, and then fast forward it to when I have some sulfur to make some dynamite, and then continue on. Alright, so I'm going to say maybe good enough for now. I think each one of those has a charge of dynamite, so I think each one of those is 5 dynamite. Let me double check. Yeah. I think each one of these is going to be a dynamite, so it's like each container is a dynamite, so that's 10, 20, it's 10, 20, 30, 45 dynamite just in that little bit right there, so no need to go crazy. So let me take that, go back, and get this thing started so we can see what we are doing. They have changed the camera. The camera used to get really wonky. It used to drive me nuts, but it looks a lot better now. You come off, you go on. And you start pumping out some explosive powder. Need lots of carbon. Carbon's going to be key. I have some made. thought I had some made, at least to get it started. But it looks like I'm going to have to go on a carbon run. I really need lights in this base. I never put lights up. Isn't that the thing about this game? You always find things you want to improve on. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. Let me just double check. So it's using that one, right? Let's see if it's 1 node of gas per craft. Yeah, it's going to be 1 node. So it's going to be 5 crafts per little container of sulfur to get the explosive powder. Alright, so now I need lots of carbon. Carbon Dallas multipass. I guess I can utilize you. I'm running out of medium storage silos. I need to start crafting some, and you're all full. Put you over here then. Oh, jeez, you there. I had another empty one, didn't I? That's you there. Let's go get some carbon. Oh, which button was, hold on, gotta pause video. Alright, so, on a mission here. So my macros weren't set up. My Logitech was not recognizing the game. It's supposed to auto-recognize games. I don't know. Years I've never been able to figure that thing out. But I was hitting my mouse buttons going, why? It's still not working. Alright, let me pause video. So this is a really weird bug. Like, I was just driving off and I got stuck on something and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what am I stuck on? What's going on? So I tried removing, I thought maybe I was stuck on a tether, so I removed the tether, and then it was still just stuck there like that. So I tried removing, maybe the silos are bugged, maybe the request platform was bugging it. Maybe it was, I don't know, I tried everything, and I dug it out, and it's just floating here. It's just stuck, like you can see the cloud. There's like an invisible something here that it's like hung up on that I can't get rid of. So this is really weird. I don't know what to do. I guess I could package it up. I could take everything off and package it up and then move it. But this is weird. I've never seen this bug before. Anybody seen this where your thing just gets bugged out? Like nothing happens to it if I jump into it. I can't control it. Forward, back, left, right. It's just completely bugged out. So I'm gonna have to disassemble everything, maybe package it. I don't know how to. That's very weird. Take everything off. Yeah, it's just the Rover itself is just stuck. Let me get a packager. Ooh, some Dynomite. Let me get a packager. That was weird. Like I destroyed this whole area trying to get it out. Package it. Alright. Well, so at least this gives me an opportunity to go over my loadout again. Maybe if I need to. So seat, RTG. Putting the Exo Request Platform right on there. And then I'm going to pop this guy on there. Got some lights. I got tons of graphite to make packagers. Put my drill in the front. Put my paver on the front just for mobility. Not needed for anything other than mobility. Let me put these back on. Did that hook on? Why am I missing one? Spot for one. And I was just thinking while I was doing that is I should make some explosive powder while I can here. So while I'm out getting grass and I come across any scrap, I can launch it off instead of not launching it off. So I'm just going to process some explosive powder into dynamite, and then I'm going to go out and try to get some more carbon, because that's what I'm doing now. Carbon to make the explosive powder, since I have sulfur. So take the sulfur, dynamite. That way we can blow up any scrap that we can't package and get little pieces. That's not sulfur. I keep saying sulfur, explosive powder, which is made from sulfur. I do believe I can fly with a silo in my hand. Yes. Probably dangerous flying around with a silo full of dynamite. I don't think it can explode from contact. I think other explosions can trigger it though, so you definitely have to be careful while you're using it. A few moments earlier. Blow yourself up. All right, so let's get this thing started. So we are searching for packages and carbon. I do believe I've seen one over this way earlier. That does look like a normal piece of scrap. It even has materials in it. What else does it have? Let's dig it out, see what happens. Let me see if I can package it. Just curious if I can package it up, or is it too big? Put you on a packager. Make sure it's not because it's trapped in the ground. I think it's just too big. I'm just trying it to see. Alright, so it's definitely loose now. Yes, too big. So what we need to do is grab our dynamite. Think that's a safe distance? I think that's a safe distance. Just in case. Don't want my whole ship blowing up. Or my whole rover blowing up. Max distance to detonate. What they need is like a detonator. Holy moly. Alright, let's see what we got. So we got debris. That's clay. So they have like little gear symbols on them. Everything, okay. So I could take them and they go into the debris bundle. So the little pieces form a bundle. Backpack, let's get rid of you. And you for now. So yeah, just forming another debris bundle. These big ones I can't carry. Right? Alright, so let's see what we got out of that big piece. So we got 5, 6, 7 small ones. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That one? What is that? So it looks like we got 5 ones that we could potentially bundle. Let's see what happens when we package them up. That turned into small debris. So I wonder what the medium debris are. Maybe like one of the little rovers or whatever. So we'll put a small debris there. And then that's a debris bundle. Alright, let's get to it. Time to work. Still trying to get used to the keys again. I really don't need 2 batteries on me. Alright, let's get this stuff packaged up and then launch it and see what happens. One, 2, 3, 4. So not going to be a full launch for our first launch, but let's see. Let me take a look at it. So that's worth 275. So let's take off the debris bundle. So the debris bundle is 25. So each little small piece is 5. And the small debris pack, 275. Take it off. 225 or 50. So the big ones may be 100, 150. And then each launch costs 500 bytes. So you want to try to maximize your payload. Unless you have a ton of bytes and you don't care about them. I'm a little short on bytes, but just for my first launch, just for the video, I'm gonna go ahead and launch it off and just see what happens. I want to see if it comes back down while I'm driving. That's what I'm curious about. I'm just gonna drive in a circle or something. I just want to be moving when it lands. These are things that pique my curiosity. Gotta get that carbon. The dynamite doesn't look like you're going to need a lot of it, just when you come across like a big piece like that. Yes, sir. Elon Musk, eat your heart out. Look at that. You think your rockets are bad. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and look for scrap. Let's see what the results were on that. I mean, it should be pretty obvious, right? We got 325 towards my progression. Alright. 8,000 is the goal. Let's go, go, go. Oh, I'm gonna see what I can do about this little rover I just found. So I'm gonna grab some dynamite, see what's going on, see what I can and can't do here. That's debris, right? So package that up. It'll probably be a small one. Yes, sir. Small debris. That'll be a small debris. That's just power cells. Is that a medium debris? Let's see. Yes, sir. So that's medium. There you go. Breaking down a little rover. Gave me 2 smalls and a medium. I think I'm gonna hold off on sending the bundles. I'm just gonna store the bundles for now. I'm not gonna send them. My research points are low, and that's the only reason. I don't want to waste points on the lesser ones. So the little bundles that take 5 little pieces of scrap, they give you 25. These little guys give you 50. So that would be 50, 50, 200, and then 2 mediums. I think these are 150 each, so 300. So it should be 500. Bingo bango. I could do math. So as you can see, my bytes are low. So let's say I got 4,000 bytes. That's going to be 8 shots. 8 shots at 500 each. Not a lot, right? So, I mean, even if I get some more research going, that's like 10 shots. That'll give me, pretty close to that. So I'm going to have to do some research, which is fine because I'm picking up research as I'm traveling around. And the planet I'm on, the research is pretty good value. Like right here, I have some. Is that some? Yeah, so I got this stuff just floating around on this planet. And I could just pop a packager on there since I'm already geared out for packaging. And on this planet, those things aren't worth like 200 or 300 like they are on the starter planet. They're probably worth, I don't know, anywhere from 800 to 2,000 probably would be my guess, but we'd have to see. But I'm going to head back to base now that I got some soil to cook up for my dynamite. Oh, got another little thing here. I'm gonna head back to base after I get this and some soil, or not soil, flowers, organics, whatever it's called. Oh, what's this need? This is one of the things. I don't know what that symbol is. Probably iron. Graphite. Is there a symbol guide in the encyclopedia? Resources, there we go. What would that look like? 2 circles, 3 dots. I do like the fact that they have this in here. 2 circles, 3 dots, so that's ammonium, which I think I might have some on me. I think I ran into an ammonium patch while I was drilling. Where are you? Ammonium. Always in my way when I don't need you. When I want you, you're nowhere to be found. I wouldn't have tossed it. Oh, let's go on there. Not on there. Check you since I can't see your underbelly. I've got some quartz. Check your underbelly. No, no ammonium. So I'll have to grab some and come back here and pop that out. Also, there was another one I couldn't get back there. I just didn't have the energy output, so I need to work on that. I need to put one of these at least having a battery on it, so I can get the ones that require a high amount of energy. But this rocket is ready to launch, so let's do that. Let's launch this rocket. I want to launch the rocket. Launch the rocket. First, need to break dance. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's launch her off. And nice thing about this is you don't have to stay still. It'll you know, it'll come down and land right on it. Oh, there's some more scrap. Whoa. Yeah, this vehicle has been wonky. They did some changes to the controls. It's definitely been wonky. Oh, there's some more ammonium. I guess I'm going to have to keep a lot of that. There's another one. I told you I ignored all of them on this planet. That one's power. Let's see if I got enough power to do that. With just the batteries and whatever I have attached. Oh, plenty. Hello. So, research material. Need one of you, one of you. 2 packagers. One for research material, because definitely going to need research. And one for you. Alright. What the heck is that? Oh, I got gifts. Oh, give me some packagers, a dynamite. That was nice of them. You didn't have to do that. They refund me some packagers. Refund me some dynamite. What did I just drop? Oh Lord. What the? What did I just do? Oh. Sometimes I get pushing these buttons and I'm just like pushing the wrong ones. It makes it do some weird combos. There you are. And you can go on the packager. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh, I was gonna blow that up too while I was out here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alright. I'll get to my base eventually. Oh my goodness, there's more of them. I'm never gonna make it back to my base. There's just so much scrap everywhere. Alright, got work to do. Is that research? Look at that. Nice research item right there. I need that. And I can start sending the Lobby stuff. I really just need to convert all this stuff. So I don't have to sit out here. I think I might do that. So I don't have to sit here while I'm making a video and hit packager and wait and just convert a bunch of them at the base. And then load the silos up with packagers instead of graphite. It's just rushing, you know. You know how it is. You're like, I want to get out there and get doing it. Instead of preparing properly. Alright, dynamite. I don't trust that stuff, man. That blew me up before. Alright, ooh. Wind turbines are always nice. Not really interested in the resources. I do hate just leaving the resources out here. potentially make the game laggy. But that big old thing wasn't really that great, right? So I got a couple pieces for a debris bundle and a small. So, well, the total value of that was probably 15 plus 50, maybe like 60, 65 value for that big. But you do get some nice items. I really hate leaving this stuff out here. But this isn't my mission. My mission isn't to collect this stuff. You know, my mission isn't to collect that. Old engineer. So some little debris right there. Alright, let me get this stuff off my back. Guess I'll need that dynamite. Is that far enough away? That's pretty fun though. I do enjoy that. That's nice. I'm glad they got like a more of a use for dynamite in this game. It's not really that useful. I mean, it blows holes in things, but your dig tool can do better. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is just try to, as I'm using my packagers, ooh, dangerous plant, as I'm using my packagers and opening spots on my silos, then I'll just put the mediums up here and launch it when I get full mediums. And then when I go back to my base, I'll just, you know, empty out. There we go. What's next? Research. Oh, you were electricity? I'm gonna try to pop that open too, because they're valuable. They're the 150 medium ones. I wish they had a way of accessing this port without having it take stuff off. I got a packet. Let me get some packagers made while I'm waiting. Boing. All right, so package you up. Package up my research, which I'll definitely need. My other save has a lot more research, has pretty much everything unlocked, and like 20 or 30,000 research, I think. It has a lot of research. This one is a newer save that I did just to kind of, you know, get a new save on the most recent update. Has anybody else ever left their drill behind and forgot to reattach them? I think I have once or twice. But yeah, I made a new save after the Christmas event, just to kind of update the game. So the new save was on the most recent patch and just kind of reduce some of the lag caused by leaving everything just everywhere. You know, thousands of little bits and pieces of resources just left everywhere. And this is all I'm using the paver and the driller for, just kind of blast through this stuff to make it smooth riding. I should be getting towards the road that I made. Here we go. Don't want to destroy it. Just want to get up on it. Back to my home base. That's where my Rover got stuck earlier. I'm gonna have to fix that up. So this is I decided to make a base on this snow planet, Glacia, I think it's called. And I decided to just make it near the portal here. That way, if and when I ever unlock everything on this save, I can just teleport wherever I want. And then I just flatten the ground out around it as much as I need to build. It's not perfect. It's very utilitarian right now. I haven't even set up lighting or anything. I was still working on it. One thing I did do that I liked is because it was raised up a little bit like this. I needed my alignment. I need to fix that too. Since it was raised up like this, I took that opportunity to put all my little doodads, connectors, lifelines underneath. So you can see I kind of made a grid underneath, so whenever I'm up top, I don't have all that mess running around, but I always have oxygen and power. As you can see, it just comes from underneath. I thought that was like, I thought that was a pretty neat idea. To me, it was like, you know, having heating, you know, underfloor heating or something like that in your home. It's just a nice little convenience. Anyway, let me start getting all this unpacked, and then I'll get back out on the road. I do want to adjust my loadout a little bit here, and I want to get these organics cooked up and some more dynamite made. So I'll see you in a bit. So my power dipped out while I was processing everything, getting everything ready for my next trip, and I just came over here to check out my power supply area, and everything seemed to be running correctly. I don't know why the power dipped out on me. I had plenty of batteries, everything was running and connected. And I realized, oh, let me get this research in here, so I just kind of wanted to show you the value of it. It's basically, it's going to set me up for the rest of my run. I no longer will have research problems. And these little guys that I find are 1,600, so that's nice. You know, they're all over the place. They're basically plant life. But the ones here that come from the research aids, these are very nice. Worth 7,400. So, yeah, one of those is all I would need. So, pretty much going to be set. Just grabbing research as I go. It's going to take care of me. I won't have to worry about, you know, preserving my launches. I'll just launch everything that I find. Yeah, boy. 522 per minute. That means every minute I can do a launch. Nice. Okay, so I got my loadout pretty much where I want it. I'm going to bring this extra container with me just to have it. I actually got spots for 2 of them. So I'll just bring 2 extra containers. But I'm going to launch these off. So look at my research points. I'm at almost 30,000 now. So I have no worries about conserving my bytes and not launching off the little guys. I was just going to store everything up and only launch the big guys until I had enough for everything. But yeah, those few research things that I brought back in one trip was enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and start launching these off, and you can watch along, see what happens. Let's see, so that's 500 payload. And then this will obviously be less, this payload here. Actually, it won't even be a full payload, so that'll probably be the only one I launch. I'll go ahead and stick this on. I can launch them later. It's not a big deal. So I got tons of packagers and some graphene. I got 3 of these ammoniums for unlocks. I have an RTG to power my vehicle and help unlock any power ones. They're power research modules, whatever they're called. I got 2 medium batteries, which hold large capacity. The medium batteries hold large capacities, but they're not good for unlock sometimes because they can only transfer so much. I don't know exactly what it is. You have to check the wiki, but let's say a battery can transfer 1 watt at a time, and this might be able to transfer 2, but it can hold the equivalent power of like 10 batteries. Again, that information is probably incorrect. Exactly, look it up on the Wikipedia. This could be worth 10 batteries, but it only transfers as much as like 2 or 3 batteries at a time. Like, it only has that much throughput. Whereas, so if you have 3 or 4 batteries, you're better off for throughput wise. You don't have as much capacity, but you have enough electricity to unlock it. So I just added a couple small batteries just in case this, and this was not enough. I have these 3 as well. I got my front, my backlights, put a little, just to kind of break out the darkness. And then I'm ready to go. I got 2 containers to capture my dirt, and I'm good to go. I'm going to go out on an expedition and launch as I find. I got dynamite, 2 rows of dynamite, and about 2 rows of explosive powder, which creates dynamite. So good to go. Let's head out and see what happens. Oh, I need another module. Got a spare around here somewhere. What is that? Oh, RTG. I forgot I created another one. Just because my base, I noticed my base wasn't at full power when I was running everything. And I want it at full power even when I'm running everything. So I'm just going to pop you right there. 3 RTGs, bunch of batteries, you know, some wind. Everything should be at full power no matter what's running is what there's no reason not to be. And here's an extra container. Boom. Let's go. I'm ready to rock and roll now. Got everything. I put these up front and these in the back to minimize my, you know, and everything down at the bottom to minimize my view obstruction. And I should be G to G. The only thing I need is my alignment tool. Drill mod, wide mod, clay. What happened to my... I had a mod there. What happened to it? I must have lost it when I died. It's alright. I'm gonna grab my alignment mod anyway. Wide mod, drill mod. So what would that have been? Speed mod? Doesn't matter. So let's head on out. The reason why I want my alignment mod is I just want to fix this over here where I messed it up. I just want to, you know, give it a quick patch. I probably knocked over my cables. I'll have to get under there and patch it later. my macros were messed up on my vehicle. Oh, and I'm out of juice. Let's get some more. And by juice, I mean ground. And of course, now I'm out of power because I knocked my cables out when I messed that up somehow. I messed my cables up here when I knocked these out. Yeah, I messed them all up. So my macros, I have my B button, which is the drill, set to my mouse. And when I started, for whatever reason, my macros, my mouse software wasn't operable. So it, I was trying to figure out why, and I hit V. And that just kind of exploded everything. My drill just started going crazy. I wasn't ready. Wasn't expecting it. And then my vehicle got stuck here. And messed that all up. It was just a mess. I was basically a train wreck. So I'm just gonna cover that up a little bit. Good enough. Nice and flat. I don't even have my alignment mod on. It was just normal flat. Let me go up here and align this then. Down there, I really don't care. Up here, I went flat. And you see, like right here, I was trying to click on something. I had my gun out, so I went. Happens all the time. So turn that on. Align underneath of your feet. Wait, that's not the right button. Control. And then it'll take the position from Earth's core to the elevation that you were just at and follow it. And it's not true flat. A lot of people ask me that question. Is the alignment tool true flat? No. You don't really want true flat because true flat would be like you'd go out into the atmosphere. You'd go off into space basically. If you want true flat, you would just go until you went to the edge of the planet and fell off like flat earthers. This makes it rounded with the circumference of the planet. So it takes the elevation and it keeps that elevation. So as you go, the curvature of the planet, it'll follow it. It just keeps the elevation from the core. So as you're traveling horizontally, you're still at the same elevation from the core, which creates a circle. If that is understandable to people. I get a lot of questions about that from my one video about how to flatten out the Earth with this tool, how to use it. People are like, is that true flat? You gotta be careful when you say true flat. Some people, because it's flat, it's really flat. It's perfectly as flat as you can get, but it follows the circumference of the planet. And that's really what you want. You don't want true flat, because then it'll shoot you out into space eventually. Like, it would rise up. It's noticeable. Like, it would go up, and this would, like, attach to the mountain up here instead of being, like, at this level. You'd be over here, up at this level, you know? I don't know if that's a good explanation, but not the point of this video. I do tend to ramble. So let's go ahead and do the expedition. So, out into the big, bold world. I had a ramp here. I'm going to make another ramp. No, I'm not, because I don't have any... I'll make a better ramp than that later. I don't have any soil in my container, so I don't want to mess around with it just yet. Let's head back to where I was, over in this direction. Destroy that geyser. Collect some soil while I'm driving. You see the blue in the circle shows you your soil container. Just in case you didn't realize that, that blue shows you As the white turns blue, it shows you how much soil you have in your container, total capacity. So not just one container, that's like your total soil capacity. Alright, so which direction am I heading from base, so I just know how to get back to base. And to tell that, you get out, put your gun away, and just highlight your feet. So I know I'm heading base is southwest. I probably should have took a more cardinal direction. But head back southwest, go to base. Alright, let's go see what this guy had in it. Probably real loud while I have the drill on. I'll try to use that sparingly. This was the material. Let's see if I got the right material. Unlock this bad boy. Boing. Gives me a scrap, gives me a research. I'll condense both of them down. Research goes here. Scrap goes up here. Let me launch off that other stuff too. Why? Before I forget. I think it was on this one. Yes. So these debris bundles have 5 pieces each, so 25 points for each one of them. And then the small ones are 50 points. And that's all sides. Ready to launch. 350. So what I was reading is, so I'll get the hat, so we'll be able to see what the hat say. But the little markers here, the arrows, that's when you get little gifts. So you'll get like Dynomite or repackagers or whatever at the little arrow points. And then these marker points are when you get the cosmetic. And then there's something after it too. No rewards pending. Was that all of them? Nice. So I should have a cosmetic now, right? I always bring my gun out for some reason. No rewards pending, but I hit the mark, so I should have the hat. Get a new hitty hat. Let's see. Let's get into some light so we can see what I look like. Suits, hats. There we go. Let me zoom in on my dude a little bit. So the hat, this is the Christmas event hat, and the carrot nose and eyes from the Christmas event. So let's see what happens. These are all the different suits. Alright. Sorry, it's just looking. And hats, none. Holiday. Anniversary. And that one, which is weird. Oops. I didn't activate it. Oh, why is it so... My frames are dropping horribly. What's going on? Alright, so there it is. It's like a... I don't know. Socket? Or something? I'm trying to get into the light. Let me get over here. Might be better light with the spot. I don't know, the light's pretty horrible for some reason. What does that look like to you? Looks like a tire. A tire hat. Whatever, it's new, so I'll support it, but I'll probably go back to the top hat eventually. Alright, onward and upward. Okie dokie. So I don't know how I'm going to format this video. I definitely do not want the whole thing. This will be like a 3-hour video, so I'll probably chop it up and cut pieces out and put it in the highlights. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out when I get into editing it. Right now I'm just going to get the raw footage. have a discussion. I really gotta stop picking up this research. I have so much research. I can research everything in the game, probably. Let's go ahead and fire this thing off, and we'll get the reward. This will be the mask, I believe, and then this is the pallet. And I don't need that battery on me. I just grabbed that while I was making the things. Where did I put the batteries? Whatever. You're going right there. I put 2 on that. Alright. Let's get these looted up now. Take a peeky at the mask. Alright, mask. Let me get the zoom in on the face. Do a break dance real quick. Superfly. Alright. Hats, so we're already wearing the 4 MLA tire. It is a tire. A tire. Get it? The turret a porter. So that might not look good in gold. Get better. There we go. Now we can at least see it. So masks. So we got this hat, the tire hat, that mask. Let me change my palette and just see what it looks like, what the mask looks like with some other palettes. Oh, that's visor color. So there is no visor color as far as I can. Oh, it's behind it. Okay, and then let's go with some different palettes. Okay, there we go. Not a bad looking mask. Does not go very well with the Overachiever. Looks pretty damn cool with the Galactic though. Let's see. Wish I could get closer in on it. Let's see if I can glitch into the vehicle. Nope, just goes right through the vehicle. Is there a wall? There we go, there's a wall. Face to the wall. There we go. Now we're playing with power. Perfect. Oops. Just wanted to check it out with the different palettes here. Leica looks pretty cool. Visor color. Gold makes it look black. Silver. Sunrise. Sunset. The Solo. Galactic. Should make it kind of glow, right? Yeah. You can barely see it. I do like on the Galactic, it has that around it. Let me see if I can look more at the wall. No problem. That's going to be... Look at the wall. And then don't... hit the button. Alright. I wanted to check out the visors. Yeah, I definitely like that with the Galactic. I might have to stop supporting my my gold I like showing off my gold though. You know, that achievement isn't the easiest to get. Where's the overachiever? Yeah. I really like the way it looks with the galactic though. I love the glowingness of the galactic. Alright, definitely going galactic then. At least until, yeah, I really like the way that mask looks with the galactic. Oop, I'm gonna die. Alright, so that's the mask and the hat so far. Now we just need the palette. I'm sure the mask and the hat looks better with the colors that are designed for it as a total package versus like piecing it together with other stuff. So here we got a big one up here. Let's make a little ramp. Back up a little bit. Some safe blasting distance. And here we go. Plant the charge. Run! Alright. And it went everywhere. Oop. Oh, I might just throw everything down there. Anything good? Some quartz, some aluminum, some generators. I'll keep them in case I need more generators. I shouldn't. I can't imagine anything needing that much power on this planet. And what was this? That was some carbon and some debris. So 3 big ones, some small ones. Pretty standard. That seems to be the standard for that type. Anybody want this? Can I go anywhere? Get rid of you. Anybody want this one? One and a 2. Is that a full load? Full load. Let's see what happens. Am I gonna make it? That might be the one. This might complete me. It will. 7,000 plus 7,625 plus 500. Quest is done. There is more to do. Like you can continue doing this for rewards, and I'll figure out what they are. But I am getting awfully hungry. I've been doing this for I don't know, a couple hours now. So not including the original video that I put up of just getting started and getting my loadout set up. But let's see what it looks like when it comes back. Verified 8,125. Oh, you get a care package at 9,500. I almost want to keep going and see what that is since it's like another 1,000, so it's 3 more payloads. Anyway, time for the good stuff. Let me get close to the rock here. Look that way. Trying to get a good view. That's good enough. It's a whole outfit. Alright. And it is now unlocked. Savage Chic. Chic. Savage Chic. Salvage, not savage. And doesn't look too bad. That's not too bad. It goes well with the mask and the tire. It's like brown. It's not bad. Oh, maybe I can get that as my thumbnail. Gotta go dance. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Nice head turn. No, it's not a nice head turn. Yeah, I can't do yes. So before we head out and end the video, I just wanted to see what it looked like in all the different suits. I had the Wander on when I was looking at it. So let's start with the Exo, the Bubble, the Flight, the Bio, the Exotic, Galactic. Guess I don't need to click on it every time. The Terran, which doesn't look bad. I like that. Tundra, Arid looks okay. The Radiated I like, and the Wanderer. I think out of all of them, I think it looks good with the Flight. I think it looks good with the Terran. I like the silver. There's a lot more silver in it. Tundra, no, it just looks goofy. Arid looks really nice. Radiated. I like the Wanderer, like the Radiated. I think the Radiated looks best. That's my favorite with this one. I think that looks cool. Yeah, definitely. But I'm not gonna wear this. I'm not gonna wear this color. I don't think. I'll wear the mask. I can even rock the hat. But I don't think I want the color. Let's see what I'm gonna rock. I just, you know, when you get the when you get the Overachiever, you're proud of it, right? You gotta rock that. That's hard to get. Only like 2% of people who play this game get that. So you gotta support it, even if it isn't the best looking. So let's find the best looking Overachiever. Oh, that looks nice. Flight suit looks nice. Let me see that. Flight suit looks nice with that mask and the gold color. Let's see what else we got. Bio, nah, pass. Exotic, Galactic, nah. Terran doesn't look bad. Tundra, nah. Arid suit, not bad. I like that. It's got a lot of different like angles and layers and legs. Kind of bubbly. Let's see. Arid, Radiated looks nice. Not as nice with the dye. I think my favorite is, and the one I'm probably gonna rock for a while, it's a good old flight suit. That just looks good with the Overachiever. It breaks up some of that gold. Overachiever is just like pure gold. Alright, so that's my new look. Alright. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. I hope you had a good time watching it. If you did, any of those, just give it a like. I'd appreciate it. If you are not one of my subscribers, feel free to become one by hitting the subscribe button. If you would like to be notified when my next videos come out, hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. You know what to do. It's not new stuff. It's how YouTube works. So let me get a little tire spin. Good for something, right? Boom. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.